Cherrie Mahan's shocking disappearance went down like every parent ever since has imagined in their worst and darkest nightmare. It was the afternoon of February 22nd, 1985, and Cherrie was being dropped off from school in her Pennsylvania town, not too far from my hometown. Her parents heard the bus roar by the home and knew the little 8-year-old girl would soon be inside at any moment. After all, she only had to walk about 150 feet to get to the front driveway of the house. But she never made it. When Cherrie didn't come to the family's front door after a few minutes, her parents went outside to see if she had stopped to talk to a friend. Instead, they found her footprints in newly fallen snow just down the block. But right before they reached her driveway, the prints stopped, and just a few feet away, tire tread marks showed the car had pulled away. The Mahan family called the police, and the cops were immediately dispatched to investigate. The bus driver and several children on the bus all confirmed that Cherrie was dropped off at her normal spot that afternoon, but on the extremely short walk home, something awfully clearly happened. Cops quickly learned from other neighbors that a very distinctive van had parked on the street that day. The van had a memorable mural painted on the side of the panel, a skier going down a mountain. The van had been parked right along Cherrie's path to her house. But when her parents had gone out to check on her, it was gone. As police canvassed the neighborhood and reached out to their contacts, they figured the unique van would be pretty easy to find. Sadly, it wasn't. Even with the skier mural painted on the side, cops never managed to track down the van or its driver. Along with that missing lead, Cherrie was never seen again. Having learned from abductions earlier in the 80s, Pennsylvania detectives launched a full-on media blitz. Hoping to draw attention to the girl's case, they plastered her picture and information all over local television stations and newspapers. They even printed up postcards with Cherrie's face on them. "Have you seen me?" The message was typed out across the bottom of these postcards. But the postcards were not commonplace in stranger abductions, but Mahan's was the first ever mass-produced and mailed out by the National Center for Missing and Exploited Children. Sadly, this didn't result to any leads. To this day, Cherrie has never been found.